Save? Yes. We might be able to start just a bit of 5, because I know that last case is apparently really long.
Oh god.
I have been told it could possibly be about 10 hours long, which is ridiculous.
What?
Yeah, apparently. What is this incredibly overpowering sweet scent?
It smells like flowers.
It's Kay.
Uncle Ben, is this it?
Isn't that Detective Bad and Kay over there?
It looks like she managed to escape the bailiff. No, that's not quite it. Aw, too bad, but it's so pretty. I think you're still a bit too young to be wearing that. But since you found it, I guess I can let you keep it. Thanks! I'll treasure it always.
Those two seem to get along rather well.
Oh, here. I've got something else for you. Yay! Thank you, Uncle Bad! Much.
No.
Earlier, I ate one of these with a gummy. Gummy? Oh, you mean gumshoe. Gummy is... You tried to be nice to me because I was going to get him in trouble. And then you got in trouble because you lied to protect me. Gummy. I know he didn't kill Daddy. Don't cry. Faraday would be sad if he saw you crying. I'm not crying.
Okay.
Oh, it's the mister from before and the lady too.
Don't you think it would be a good idea to go home for the time being? Edgeworth, how's she gonna get home?
You're not involved in the investigation, so it is for the best if you do. Actually, I'm Uncle Bad's assistant. So I'm related to investigation.
Is that so, Detective Bad?
Yeah, I guess.
Shit, I guess, alright.
What? You were just scolding us like kids to not mess up the crime scene. And now you let this child run free? Why? People are free to investigate things outside the actual crime scene. You also had a few things you wanted to look into. Got a problem with that?
I don't have a problem with that, but I am curious as to what Miss Hughes is looking into.
Uncle Dad, I'm gonna go look somewhere else now, okay? Alright, I'm counting on you. Oh, that's right! Hey, mister!
Yes, what is it?
I know Gummy really isn't the bad guy. I mean it. So please, find the real bad guy, okay?
Now what if the bad guy was actually Detective Bad?
Oh, listen, this is gonna get real fucking wacky. There's gonna be like a Looney Tunes hole behind the fucking picture frame or something.
Oh my god.
She wandered off while I was pondering. One of the windows in this lobby is open as well. The air conditioner is working just fine in this room, so why did they open it, I wonder? Television is the same model as the one in the defendant lobby.
Looks like the two rooms are basically the same in terms of layout and supplies.
Yes. Huh. Oh my god. Is this gonna be one of these things where it's like the murder didn't actually happen in that room, it happened in the other room? My expensive painting is ill-suited to be hanging on the wall of this room.
Both of the windows in these rooms are open. They could have moved the bodies.
There's
Lummy and Muffin.
bars. I don't know if they could move the windows.
There has to be some reason they're open.
While a desperate low-paid detective might make off with it someday, you never know.
She may be thinking about hiring a guard. that guard's salary or whatever.
Mhm.
I guess the only option is to talk to Bad.
What an incredibly strong scented herbal tea.
I fear that more than being relaxing, this scent may make one a bit heady instead.
You put in a special request for that. No wonder she's so violent if she's been drinking this stuff the whole time. That misty bitch.
Neither woman should be allowed to comment on this particular topic, ever. Alright. Detective Bad, what exactly was Kay searching for?
Nothing that concerns you, boy. Oh? And I suppose it has something to do with Kay? It does, because she's Faraday's daughter. Anyway, hurry up and get to the point. I don't have time to waste.
Sounds like you'd rather be left alone. Alright, I'd have something I'd like to confirm with you once again.
I don't have anything to say to you.
Be that as it may, we still have some questions that need answered too. Now then, first of all, what is the overpowering smell that is permeating in this room? Upon entering this room, I thought it was going to suffocate.
It's that ultra-strong perfume you wears. She spilled some of it. I was having a bad time of it myself. I didn't think twice and opened the window. That smell's still here.
Perfume? Huh. The sweet scent in the air is perfume.
Well, it's giving off quite a stench. I bet it's some cheap no-name brand. She said it's a famous brand from overseas. It's a knockoff. Yes, definitely a knockoff. Oh, excuse me. No disrespect, but she forced one of those bottles on me. Here, little girl, you can have it. I was born for a much more expensive and refined perfume. However, seeing as how you just happen to have a spare, I suppose I'll take it. Miles Edgeworth, you will hold on to this bottle without fail.
Why can't she ever be honest about her wants? And so we have the perfume Miss Yu wears. Just fantastic.
Is that all you wanted to talk about? If so, I'm going back to investigating.
Actually, I still have a few other things I wish to inquire about. Bad by use. Same perfume as the one spilled in Money Number 1. Okay. Well. So what were you doing during recess? Playing on the monkey bars? Maybe going down the slide? Enjoying the seesaw?
Playing on the jungle gym, perhaps?
Maybe trading Pokemon cards. You know the school outlawed that a while ago.
Do you have one of those forbidden Tamagotchis on you?
So, you were in this room the entire recess?
Like I said, I made a call to the precinct to get that big lug down here. But other than that, I was waiting for the recess to end in here.
At least your story is consistent. Wait, what the fuck? Why did I say that?
At least your story is consistent.
Earlier, you stated that you were in this lobby with Miss Yu.
Yeah, I ran into her in the hallway. Said she wanted to talk to me about something, so we came in here.
And what you're saying is that until Detective Gumshoe's arrival, you and Miss Yu were in two different locations.
Guess I am.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Speaking of that lawyer, she seemed to have a great dislike for you.
Let's see, Miss Yu is the sister of the victim of the KG8 incident, and as I recall, Detective Bad was the lead detective on that case. I wonder if the reason for his disdain isn't simply because you failed to guard Cece, but because you were the lead detective on the case.
You knew?
Oh, I also know that today's trial involving the Cadopian Embassy staff member is being referred to as the second KG8 incident. Now then, Detective, I believe it's time you were honest with me, and told me the truth behind your relationship with Miss Yu and Mr. Faraday, and the KG8 incident.
If you already know that much, I guess it'd be alright to tell you.
Cat's out of the bag. Alright, sure. Fuck me, I guess. Alright. Hit me, brother. Now then, I'd like to ask you a few questions about the KG8 incident.
It's not exactly a happy story. Other than the people who are directly involved, you two will be the first to hear what I'm about to tell.
Francisca just sits down on the couch. Ooh, wonderful. I love stories.
Ooh, that's it.
I love stories.
The honest truth behind the KG8 incident. It's a lollipop!
Sanji, it's you!
Faraday, you and I. As you already know, we three are involved with the KG8 incident. Faraday and I were originally on the trail of a smuggling ring.
You mean the smuggling case involving one of the Armano Group's secretaries?
The trial was just a front. A facade? Yeah. But the case became tainted. All because of the witness who was going to testify about the Amano Group's ties to a smuggling ring. CCU was killed.
Then what became of the secretary who was arrested?
His name was Colin Deveray. To be honest, the guy didn't know a thing about the smuggling ring. But he confessed to knowing about it anyway. Deveray was probably being intimidated by the big boss man. Just another scapegoat.
So is that how he ended up in jail?
Seems like it.
Well, shit. The boss man of the Amano Group. You can't seriously mean Ernest Amano. That can't be right. It's probably just Detective Bad's personal hypothesis. What is he trying to do? Suspecting Mr. Amano of being involved with smuggling?
Ooh, bitch, you're gonna find out in a couple years.
That would never happen. Never.
Never! I suppose it would have been quite difficult to secure an acquittal after he confessed. But the man who killed CCU, Manny Cochin, was a completely different person. But since he's already been acquitted of once of her murder, Mr. Faraday, how could you have let him go?
If I remember correctly, I heard that Mr. Faraday had an important piece of evidence stolen from him. Damn straight.
That wasn't Faraday's fault. It was mine. I wasn't vigilant enough.
It was on that night. Pretty little lady walked through my front door. Smelled like soak, or I was about to say soak and bourbon. Smoke
She
and
had
bourbon.
6 legs.
Had 6 long legs. Taller than the space elevator.
She was chewing 50 cigarettes. Faraday, Cece, I was supposed to protect them both.
Miss Yu did mention that as well. About how Detective Bad was supposed to guard her sister, and he teases him about it. Like it's some weird-ass game.
But even I, who was supposed to protect them, I fell into their trap. What kind of trap? The holes in this jacket are a testament to that trap.
What?
You mean you were fired upon?
You were shot at that many times in one gunfight?
But no, I just fell into a fucking pit.
No. Only about half of these are from that case. But the reason I continue to wear this jacket is to remind myself of the lessons I've learned from the KG-8 incident.
I see.
I could protect CCU, and the suspect was found not guilty. We'd hit a brick wall. As far as the law was concerned. And that's when she came to the courtroom. The victim's sister. That's when I first met Callisto Yu.
About when you first met Miss Yu, it was on that day the verdict of the KG-8 incident was handed down, was it not?
Yes, Faraday and I, we apologized to her from the bottom of our hearts. It was all we could do, but just saying you're sorry won't bring my sister back, she said. And she gave me a hard slap across the face.
That's what this scar is from. The other one's from my wife, Bazinga.
Well, she certainly had a lot of self-control to stop at just a slap. If it was me, not even 100 lashes would have been punishment enough.
Well, good thing you don't have a sister. Oh, wait a second.
I suppose not. You said it herself.
God, why am I yawning so much fuck?
It's
This
fine.
voice is making me sleepy.
It's fine. I was yawning just a bit ago as well. It's pretty late as we're doing this one.
A little bit.
Huh.
That you never wanted to see either of us ever again.
But after that, you've seen her many times over, correct?
Yeah, Faraday and I. Even after the KGA incident had come to a close, we continued to hunt down the smuggling ring and got involved in a variety of cases. But it was no use. We cracked so many different cases. But the result was always the same. We couldn't find the real mastermind behind the ring.
Is the ring really that big? It was... oh.
It was in pursuit of the ring that we met you once again.
What? I've never met you before. No, you fucking idiot.
It was during another trial related to the smuggling ring. Faraday was the prosecutor, and I, as the lead detective, took to the witness stand. She appeared out of the blue as the defense attorney.
Her client was
That's
related
you.
to the smuggling ring, and she was defending them.
Yeah.
Look at Bad's face there. It's like...
You was pursuing the ring as best she could as a lawyer. I think she defended Rel this time for the same reason.
Come to think of it, Miss Yu did say something to the same effect. Now, Miss Yu, are you
I
doing...
have my own agenda. It's me, past you. I'm still in the hot release regarding the KG incident, alright?
And for that, you have not a single qualm about defending a known killer.
Don't put words in my mouth. I said no such thing.
The only way I had to get close was...
The only way I had to get close to Mr. Will was to be his lawyer. I had no intention of covering for him. Ever. So don't you dare suggest I was going to. Doesn't matter what her reason is. Helping a criminal is despicable. You're so naive, little girl. I could have stolen his lollipop from you. That's how naive you are. How dare you insult me, the daughter of Yvonne Karma? Just like us, you felt that she had hit the limit of what the law could do. That's all.
The law is merely a tool. There is no limit to it, only the skill of the craftsman.
You two are still too young, but one day you'll know what I mean. But enough sidetracking. What matters is that we met you again in pursuit of the smuggling ring. That's all.
Alright, well, tell me about Mr. Faraday. So what was your relation to Faraday? You even seem to know Kay fairly well.
I met him when he was a rookie prosecutor. Known him ever since. And Kay, I've known her since the day she was born.
Oh. Oh, it's one of those situations.
Yeah. Faraday and I, we got quite a few cases together.
Oh, God. But you two seem to have made no progress at all in the Yatagarasu case. I have a suspicion.
Oh?
I have a feeling the Yatagarasu isn't just Burn Faraday. I think it's because they keep mentioning how, like, Burn, Bad, and Cece were all working together.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's all three of them were the Yatagarasu, you know?
Ooh, that might be the case.
Did we touch a nerve? I only have one thing to say to you. No one knew more about the Yatagarasu than me and Faraday. That's why I was called upon to testify in today's trial. Prove that Rel was not the real Yatagarasu. Which I would have done if he hadn't turned around and accused Faraday. After the accusation, I was asked to testify, this time to prove or disapprove the accusation. But I guess I won't be doing that either.
I sense there's more to that statement that meets the eye. Perhaps a bit more digging into the Yatagarasu is what's necessary. Alright, one more for the road, baby!
One more!
You claim to know much about the Yatagarasu. Would you care to share what you know with me?
What you two should be looking for right now?
Imagine if he just said no and that was the end of the entire conversation.
It's just, no. Bye! Is proof of murder's intent towards Faraday and Rel.
I agree, which is exactly why I'm asking you about the Yatagarasu.
What?
The KG-8 incident and the second KG-8 incident. Both of these cases are tied to the smuggling ring. And in both of these cases, the witness who was to testify about the ring was murdered. However, there is one point in which they differ, and that is the presence or absence of the great thief Yatagarasu. Mr. Rel claimed to be the Yatagarasu. However, in the middle of the trial, he suddenly declared Mr. Faraday to be the real Yatagarasu. Then, during the recess, they were both killed. Don't you find that to be the least bit odd?
Miles, Edgeworth, stop beating around the bush and just spit it out already.
I just did! Anyway, I believe there must be some reason to that. The two men suspected of being the Yatagarasu were both killed at the same time.
A reason, huh?
Someone's trying to silence someone. And
Yeah.
so, in order to catch Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rel's cold-blooded killer, I feel that I need to learn as much as I can about the Yatagarasu.
Will help you solve this case? Then I'll tell you. I'll tell you the reason why we've never caught the Yatagarasu. What was that sudden outburst for? You almost made me whip you by accident.
It still accidentally whipped me instead.
Allie, what are you chewing?
Dodo.
There are three main reasons why the Yatagarasu will always be one step ahead.
Reason 1, he's Jesus Christ. Reason 2, he's telepathic. And reason 3, he always see you when you're sleeping.
First, the Yatagarasu always knows the exact location of the target object. Second, the Yatagarasu always knows exactly how to disarm the security system. Third, the Yatagarasu doesn't leave a single shred of evidence behind, ever.
I see. So those are the Yatagarasu's special traits.
Whoa, so sorry.
That's all good.
Sounds like an incredibly elusive thief. The Yatagarasu has never been caught on tape. Never tries to draw anyone's attention. And would never do something as low blow as commit murder. That's how I knew that Rel wasn't the real Yatagarasu right away. But you can't use that sort of logic on its own to prove that he wasn't. Listen, little girl. I'm not done talking yet. What's different about this time? Was that the evidence related to the smuggling ring was sent to the police. And the sender was none other than the one who infiltrated the Cadopian embassy.
That's
Cadopian.
I think that's how I've been pronouncing it.
Cadopa these nuts, baby. The Yatagarasu.
The Yatagarasu sent the evidence.
There we go. The Yatagarasu would always publicize any corrupt dealings through the mass media. But not this time. The evidence this time was something only Faraday and I, and a select few others knew about.
Man, this guy really likes saying in like 7 text boxes what you could say in like 2.
I know,
In
it
that
goes
case,
on.
how can you be so sure that it was the Yatagarasu who sent it?
That's easy. A special card that only the Yatagarasu uses was attached. That's how I can be so sure.
And just what sort of card is it?
Here, take a look at this article. Whenever the Yatagarasu wants to publicize something, a white card is sent along with stolen information. I feel like that's gonna be important, the fact it's a white card.
Yeah, didn't we get a black card?
I think so, I
think
can't
it was
remember.
a black card with a white
But when we
wings.
questioned Rel about what was sent along with the white card, Rel had no idea what it was.
That's how Detective Bad knew what knew that Mr. Rel was a phony. Thank you very much. I have a much better understanding of the Yatagarasu now. Alright. I hope you enjoyed all that exposition. We gotta move on! Yes?
His Honor would like to transfer the evidence from today's trial over to you. So if you could please head to the courtroom, it'd be much appreciated, sir.
Understood. I'll be there shortly. Detective Bad, what does the law mean to you? We're getting philosophical now? Shit, alright. I don't know, why do birds fly?
What's it mean to have a soul, Edgeworth? Finding the answer to that question is the only reason I'm still alive.
God, we're getting real fucking weird in here. I became a prosecutor to find the answer to that question myself, and to play a part in ensuring that all criminals everywhere are found guilty. Alright, what's up, Mr. Judge? Tell me what you got. Oh! It's you, Mr. Edgeworth! It appears that his honor is a bit dispirited. For the first time today, I experienced what it's like to stand at the witness stand. Ah, I now have a greater appreciation for just how hard it is to give testimony.
Well, there's no reason for you to be all depressed about it, Your Honor. As a judge, no one expects you to think about anything other than the verdict.
Francisca, there's no need to further depress his honor.
But I'm not trying to, Miles.
I'm simply just stating facts. And my fact is that this man sucks. Your Honor. Oh.
Well, we better sleepy bitches.
It is really late when we're doing this one, to be fair.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
I'll try and finish it up, and then I don't think we can get into the last trial.
Yeah.
How much we be on it?
It's fine, we'll do it, I believe in us. Alright. Oh, Your Honor, I've come to collect the evidence that was to be transferred to me. Your Honor, the evidence. Your Honor! Oh! Yes, can I help you? I'd like to collect the evidence now, sir.
Your Honor? Do you think you could stay focused long enough to at least do your job?
Yes, I'm sorry. And I would accept that the defense attorney has yet to arrive. She is busy with the investigation, so let's keep this brief, shall we? Very well, in that, please confirm that all the pieces of evidence are present. Furthermore, the evidence that was used in the murders of Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell are also included. Please go ahead and use them in your investigation into their case. Understood, Your Honor? Pieces of evidence that were used in the murder of those two men. This could be a very good chance for me to find new leads regarding their case. And maybe even something that will finally lead me to the truth. All the evidence over at the prosecutor's bench. What's over there on the not prosecutor bench? Evidence that Miss Euclid is just sitting here on the table.
You know, you can't just walk off with it, right?
Oh, of course I do. Miss Yu must have been caught off guard by her client's sudden accusations. I wonder how she would have defended Mr. Rell in that case if he was still alive. I'm allowed to leave? Let's go home. I want to go home. Oh, hey,
Let's go home. Oh, sorry, mister. I'm a little busy right now.
Doing what?
Well, I'm looking for something. Uncle Bad told me to, so that's what I'm gonna do. Let's go. I don't want to interfere with the girl, lest Detective Bad gets in the way, getting angry.
Agreed.
I know there's something with him looking at his own reflection, but I can't remember where it was.
Wait, what?
There's something with him, like, looking at his own reflection and, like, hissing like a cat.
It appears I won't be drinking out of this until it's been repaired.
If you want a drink of water, just find the tap. It's all the same.
No, actually, the water from here is apparently something special. There was a man here who was practically bathing in it.
I know.
Then obviously we were both thinking the same thing.
I suppose we'll just have to wait then.
Yes. Maybe it's this thing.
Miles Edgeworth.
Yes?
What is the meaning of this bulletin board? Why are there so few trials posted?
It would appear that the entire week is devoted to Mr. Rell's trial.
Is the crime rate really that low in this country? Or maybe...
Are you telling me people aren't committing murders? Where's the murder?
Where are they, Edgeworth? The police lack the proper motivation to get out there and catch the criminals.
I'm afraid I can't comment on that. However, I can say I have my doubts about the younger detectives.
Sounds to me like they're in need of a stronger hand. And I'll start my discipline regiment with the pathetic, filthy-coated detective.
I feel bad for the big guy, and yet I can't find no suitable reason to stop her. Alright, well.